So this is stemming from a question specifically from my lead gen marketing boot camp, where, kind of step one of any marketing campaign is get a good understanding of the types of businesses that you want to do business with. I kind of really talk about, you kind of got to start as a means to go. Quality begets quality. So you want to be intentional in who you do business with so that you can go and attract like-minded, good quality clients just like that. So you mentioned that you don't have a client niche. It is really important to have and find a niche. And business size is could be a good niche or a good characteristics, because looking at your best clients that you like to do business with, are they are they classified as small and medium-sized business, meaning that they don't have internal IT. So you like working with those types of companies. They're looking to you as being their outsourced IT because they don't have anybody internal with that kind of expertise. Or when you look at your best customers that you like dealing with, do you like to go up market? Do you prefer to work with larger organizations like maybe mid-enterprise, or larger businesses that do have their own internal IT? And so maybe you like to take more of the supplemental approach. MSPs that do this, they call it like a co-managed IT type of engagement, or you might have heard it called commit. I attended a training webinar recently and they kept calling it commit. And I'm like, I don't know what commit means. And then I realized what we refer to at Enable is co-managed. They call it commit. So, but basically there is an internal IT department at that organization, and you're not looking to displace them, but you're looking to work with them. So maybe you're looking on taking on some tasks that the team, maybe it's one person, maybe it's two people, but they don't have time, or maybe they don't have the expertise to handle, but you do. And that's where, kind of having that niche comes into play. Maybe, and we've had partners do this, like maybe they can't or don't have the time for patching. So maybe they bring you in to deal with the patching of all of their systems. Maybe they are more generalists in terms of their knowledge base. So they're not really up to speed on all of the security and the compliance elements that are needed. Maybe you can be that expertise for them. Maybe they just need someone to kind of deal with all of the employee help desk issues so that the internal team can focus on the kind of the higher project, the higher valued projects. So business size is a good characteristic to kind of see, where do you like to play? Do you like to play with the larger organizations and work with their internal IT, or do you like to be, or do you prefer to be that outsourced and kind of be in charge of all of the IT? So you can build a niche around there. Another important characteristic that you can build a niche around is vertical or specific industries. And this is actually the most common. We see a lot of partners that will build out their marketing, that will build out their brand, that will build out, basically their business, all focused on a particular, like one or two particular niches. And so if you go and take a look at all of your best clients that you like to do business with, you'll probably see that they're going to be grouped into particular verticals. And they're great pockets to use as springboards to build a niche-based MSP around and to go after new businesses in that same vertical. And because finding something to build a niche around and becoming experts in something or in an industry, that's how you're going to grow your business. That is what's really important. Specialists are more in demand and they're highly sought after than generalists. And, kind of going to the healthcare for a second, you have your GPs, your general practitioners, your family doctors, they're generalists. They deal with a lot of patients. They know a little bit about a lot of things, but they're not experts in anything. If you have heart issues or you're having heart problems, you're not going to really go to your GP. You're going to go to a specialist. You're going to go to a cardiovascular heart surgeon. And they're the ones that make more money. They're the ones that charge the premium. They're the ones that have the really sick customers. Another example, maybe you have a Jaguar. You're not going to take a Jaguar to your local Jiffy Lube for an oil change or to have the brakes changed. You have a nice expensive car. So you're going to take it to the Jaguar dealer because they're the specialists in how to take care of maintain your car. So the idea here is that businesses, they will pay more if they perceive you as a specialist. And if they perceive you as a specialist or you set yourself up as a specialist, you can charge more for your services. You can charge a premium. And because you can position yourself as being that specialist, that authority figure in whatever particular vertical market niche you decide you work well and you play well in. And then also focusing on a particular vertical or industry, it makes it so much easier from your marketing and selling because you have a focused message around how you can deal with those challenges that particular vertical might be facing. And then you just start going and finding more companies that are like that. Start doing your research on LinkedIn, Google, Yellow Pages Online, your local chamber of commerce. Depending on the association, find out what trade magazines that they read, what industry associations are they part of, because a lot of times the industry associations, they will list their members right on their site. So you can go and check it out and use that for your list building. Find out what conferences, find out what trade shows they attend, and then work to maybe attend those trade shows, or if you're brave, set yourself up and offer to speak at those engagements as well.